By Devon James Injury Lawyers.
It's time for our weekly segment, Veteran Salute. It's our chance to honor heroes in the area and thank them for their service.
Born in 1919, Gerald Hinton was just 21 years old when he was drafted into World War II, and from there he went on to fight in the front lines of one of the most significant battles ever. Gerald Hinton's journey in the U.S. Army began just southeast of here. He received his draft notice in 1941, packed his bags, and made his way to Arkansas.
My draft notice came up, and I was sent to Little Rock, Arkansas, and with the 35th Division.
But that was short-lived. He went off to California the very next day, where he began training, and soon enough, Hinton learned he would be heading across the pond.
Put us on a train and sent us to Alabama, Camp Rooker. And then they told us, okay, we're training you for the invasion of Europe.
Hinton says he and his division trained for months in the harsh, cold winter, and the journey across the Atlantic wasn't any easier.
It took 14 days for us to get to Europe.
Once Hinton and the rest of his crew arrived on European soil, they continued to train. He was sent to the city of Bastogne, Belgium, where he would take the lead in one of the most important battles of the war, the Battle of the Bulge.
And went into the front lines against German troops.
Hinton went on to fight another year and eventually found his way back to the States in 1945. He says he was one of the lucky ones to make it back.
I never felt like a hero. I was scared part of the time. You know, you're bound to be because you never know when it was going to be your day or your time. But anyway, it wasn't too bad. You know, I lived through it. I can say that. That's all I can say is I lived through it.
But he says if he had the chance to do it over again,
I'd do the same thing. I'd still go in and go in there and do the best I could.
And his advice for those serving the country today:
just do your duty and the best of your ability.
He looks fantastic, by the way.
Oh,
and
yes.
Now, 77 years after the war, in Hinton's 103 years of life, he resides in Topeka, leaving behind a legacy of service.
Wow. Now, we are highlighting veterans in our community every week, just like Jerry. So if you'd like to nominate someone for our Veteran Salute segment, go to KSNT.com and click on the story for more.
Plus, every time we do this, the honored veteran receives a gift. Take a look.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran, World War II veteran who served in the Battle of the Bulge, Army Corporal Jerry